Donovan Frost here for LaserRot with a haul update. It has been a very busy month and a very good month to me. So without further ado, let's crack today's beer. Sculpin IPA. Grapefruit, to be exact. This beer is on so many #1 lists, and I don't understand why. Sorry. It's a good beer, but what's the going rate on this? 15, 16 bucks for a 6-pack, and it only tastes marginally better. So I was saving it for an episode, but just couldn't find one to do with it. And it's pretty old, the beer is, so it's probably not as good as it was when it was fresh, but alas. It is getting reviewed. Pouring it into West 6 Brewing IPA glass out of Lexington, Kentucky. Hometown proud. Yeah, it's just straight grapefruit with an IPA bag. It's not bad, but it's not $15 good. I mean, I think that their excuse for it being so expensive is that it's hard to source one of the ingredients. So whatever, people buy it, good for them. So let's get this started here. Came across this one today for a movie that is well loved for the most part. Everyone loves Tom Hanks. Widescreen edition, classic, I think it's a 90s film actually, yeah. Pretty long. It's like it's the definitive edition. The River Wild. Never heard of this movie. It has Kevin Bacon in it, so you know it's got to be good. It's 2 hours, so you know it's got to be hard to watch, and it comes in one of these little slip cases that I really only have ever seen on a LaserDisc. These things. So I use them for some of my high-end records, make them look pretty and safe. Jade, never heard of it either. Really cool jade color though. I like that a whole lot. David Caruso, sunglasses guy from the best CSI Miami. Warren Beatty and Annette Bening in Love Affair. This was probably a collection from a husband and wife. That's what I like to think. A classic. Oh, what do we have here? So, a classic, Babe. Grew up watching this movie, have been wanting to see it again, so really excited. And it comes with a bonus photograph of, I don't know who this kid is, but if you know him, I want him on an episode of LaserRot. I think he's just hanging out. That's definitely some foreign country, given the looks of it. Or maybe just a Chinese restaurant. So I do believe that this was his LaserDisc along with all the others. So we now know who once watched this. And you're going on my wall, buddy. You're going right on my wall right now. A word from our sponsors, beer. It's a good beer. It's a good beer. It's just I can't get over the price. It's just a little too much. Fatal Attraction. This is now my second copy of the film. This is the super ultra deluxe version with the alternate ending you can watch. Great film, great thriller about a psycho ex, and I love the dude's hair on the back. Look at that. I would be all up in that haircut. So there's that sign on the front too, but I believe that's a fake one. Remains of the Day. Looks like another period piece film that all kind of came out bunched together in the early and mid 90s with what's his name? Whatever. We'll see if it's good maybe one day. Jennifer 8. never heard of this. It looks really cool. It looks like it's an action movie, rated R, so it's going to be at least partially enjoyable. And it's got the beautiful Uma Thurman. So excited for that widescreen. I've never seen a lot of these actually. Okay, found this one today. For some reason, it's commanding a $8 price on LaserDisc database. I've never heard of it, but it's got Christina Ricci in it, and as a young little child, and it looks like he's just shoving his crotch in the air. So I will watch that inebriated on some substance one day if I make it that far. Another kind of R-rated action love movie. So The Tie That Binds. You got Daryl Hannah in it, so it's going to be good. It's short, 99 minutes. So, not too bad. So this one I found on eBay. It was actually in a YouTube video by Metal Jesus, and they were talking about the LaserDisc player, LaserVision or whatever that played the Sega CD and everything. But this is playable on all systems. So I picked it up because that seems like a fun thing. Probably won't do a review on it. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I will. I feel like no one has done it yet, so it'd be good to look into it and give it a try. I have another interactive video that should be up soon. It's a long one, but I'll do this one as well eventually. Maze Mania. I found these, and I had never seen either of these films before, and just pulled the trigger on both of them. Alien and Aliens. This is the classic, and this is a classic. Both phenomenal films. Having only watched them for the first time a few weeks ago. This version in particular is sought after for the soundtrack that uses, I believe, the original stereo surround, if I'm not mistaken, that is not available on the Blu-ray release or the DVD release. And this one is the original theatrical version. Both are of the sequel that is almost, if not better than, the first one. Quite enjoyable. Ended up picking up the whole Blu-ray set just to see the alternate cuts. So it's an enjoyable film. This one I bought because it looked a little ridiculous. Jason's lyric, from the harsh light and shadow of the inner city streets comes a powerful tale of love, anger, hope, and revenge. Mad Dog, played by Forrest Whitaker, is the bad guy, so it will be good, no doubt. Harrison Ford finds for sure. Got The Fugitive. Have never seen this. It's going to be exciting to take a look at it. Clear and Present Danger I watched the other day. No, wait, this one I did not watch the other day. This one I have not seen either. So another Harrison Ford flick that will be enjoyable. Untouchables, classic film. I believe it was De Palma did this one. Yeah. I need to rewatch it. I watched it years ago when it first came out on DVD, and it was a terrible, terrible transfer on my old TV. So it was doubly bad. It was very dark. So it'll be fun to watch that on the projector. Dr. No Goldfinger set. For $1, you can't go wrong with 3 of these movies. Cool box. You can find this super easy on eBay and everywhere else, and it's a great way to just slam through some classic Bonds with the best James Bond, Sean Connery. To Catch a Thief. Love these older films. I know that this is the re-release of it. Just a classic to sit down to and smoke a cigarette, I guess. Lawrence, this is not the Criterion version, which is the better one, but I could pass on one that's in such good condition. You never know. Maybe it's a better transfer, but I doubt it. Of Mice and Men, the Steinbeck classic. Won't spoil that ending. The Last Seduction. Never heard of it. I think I put this in not too long ago and it was so bad I turned it off. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll rewatch it. China Moon, this movie was terrible. I watched it and couldn't even finish it. It was just nonsensical, boring nothingness. And there's a little bit of nudity, so there was that plus, I guess. Terrible movie, don't see it. Another classic. Remake of the original 13. If you've not seen it, pick it up. It's great. The Blu-ray is also blow your mind great. Son of a Woman. Never seen it. Only know about it through Seinfeld. But it looks like it's got a young Chris O'Donnell back there. Good buddy. Oh, there's some ag glare. My favorite. Chris O'Donnell. Oh, these are under here. Found some of these bad boys. Okay, so last but not least, the coolest of the finds. Spent a grand total of $10 each on these. So these are DiscoVision titles, and for those who do not know, and I'll go over this on a subsequent video, this is the precursor to LaserDisc before it was bought by Pioneer. They were DiscoVision, and they came with this weird top-loading little tray-looking thing like a pizza, and they were all CAV, and this one came on a ton of discs. I'm going to do a review on this video, not too long, but on the back of them, you can spray it with some denatured alcohol, rub off the glue, and they are called dead sides. For those who may not know, they're just films that were messed up when they're pressing, or just extras they had laying around, just to give that other side to have a mate to the other one. Tom Sawyer, this made-for-TV movie that never, I believe, ever made it back out off of VHS and DiscoVision. Haven't watched it yet. It's really hard to watch these DiscoVision titles on a non-DiscoVision player just because they sound terrible. They sound horrible. So maybe one day. And they're a pain in the ass. You have to get up and flip it all the time because they're usually 25 minutes a side, CAV. In this one, Luther, no idea about it. It's like it came out in 1973 is what it says. Also on 4 sides. So cool little chunk of history there. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I will have some more videos out as I get time to. Ballast Point, check it if you can find it on tap. I'm sure that's probably the cheapest way to do this. It's not worth spending 15, 16 bucks on a 6-pack, but it's a good beer nonetheless. So Donovan Frost here signing out, sponsored by San Jose Sharks. Go Sharks!